for nostalgia. And looking back, Ocean was still a big name. Some Super Nintendo titles, and they were working on many consoles in the early 90s. And then in 1996, the money came calling, and Infogrames took over the company, became Infogrames UK, and with a few more releases, including the final one, Mission Impossible, for the N64, that was the end of Ocean, and the team split up and went their ways. So I'd like to ask now, what was your favourite memory of working at Ocean?
I don't know, I think any day that I never got shouted at was a good day. So you can kind of count those on one hand. I can kind of say all that now Gary's gone, because he did have a very, very hard task being my boss, because I was, I don't know, considerably older than Gary. So it was all right for him, looking after all the kids, because he basically just sort of stood there and, as they called him Dad, he just looked grumpy and they'd all get shamefaced and scuttle back to their desks. But he'd try and tell me off, and I just sort of looked at him and laughed, and so he just sort of, he scuttled back to his desk. So we did, we banged heads many times, Gary and I, but it was, I can't say that any one point was any better. I mean, earlier on, we never got asked about the egos. I mean, working with some of the coders was a nightmare. Gary mentioned prima donnas. Now, fortunately, Jim isn't one of those coders, but we did have some. And they're the kind of people you'd never get tired of slapping. I mean, you'd hit them till your bloody wrist broke. And they'd come in, they'd look down and they'd go, "You're just an artist. You're just an artist." The number of times I heard that, and you'd look at them and you'd just think, God! You just thought, I just want to punch them now. And there were several instances when I came very close, even with members of management. But yeah, any day when I never got shouted at, that was a good day. And no, they were all pretty good at Ocean. Basically, as long as I was working there, that was a good time. And the day that I was finagled out by unscrupulous middle management was the worst day of my life. But fortunately, I was long gone before Ocean fizzled out. I was taken over by the cheese-eating surrender monkeys from France. So, I'll say no more.
Thank you, Simon. Favourite memory?
Favourite memory is so many. Just all the people, the times at Ocean. A really great bunch. In the cellars, the atmosphere, it was unbelievable. It was so creative and everything. It was great. The best times as well is when you've actually finished your game and the game's out on the shelves and you're looking forward to the magazine reviews and stuff.
Again, like Simon said, all of it really. Like a lot of us have been, we were all away from home for the first time, so there was a lot of getting, we'd get paid on Friday dinner time, and then Friday afternoon would be spent at the pub. Probably, whenever I think back to Ocean, the memory that sticks out the most is an Ocean Christmas party in the men's toilets. Simon with his sleeve rolled up and blocking a sink full of sick with his finger. That's what it was like. It was like it was just great. You up? Yeah. Everybody. There was nobody there that I didn't like. Everybody helped each other. I mean, Simon took me under his wing when I started and helped make me the person I am today. So thank you for that, Simon. I'll never forget it. Just the whole thing, and certainly afterwards you realise sort of how good it was. Like at the time, I hadn't have a clue, but like looking back on it now, it was the best job I've ever had, and the best people I ever worked with. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Okay, we'd like to open it up to questions. Anyone got any